Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Wander and Prepare. Today I have some really cool products to show you from a company called Outdoor Element. Now full disclosure, I did not purchase these products. They sent me this as a care package and I don't really know what I was expecting, but honestly these are some really good and really cool products. So let's just take a look. So they actually sent me two knives of something called a Firebiner and some Fiber Light. So this is the first knife they sent me. So this is the Scout Feather, and super cool knife, and it's got like a little coated blade on there, but what's cool about it, I don't know how well you can pick that up, but it has a sharpened spine, and I mean they took some care to really sharpen this spine, and it's not sharp, like it's not going to cut you, but when it strikes a ferro rod, it throws sparks like crazy, and we're actually going to show that in just a second. So that is the Scout Feather, and again this one is in VG10 steel, which admittedly I did not know a whole lot about, but super good steel. This is actually most of the time in like really high-end kitchen knives, but really good steel and just all around great knife. Amazing edge on the knife too, but really good. So let's take a look at the sheath. So the sheath is really cool too. So it actually comes with a ferro rod on it. Has a pretty nice clip on the back, has a little sharpener there to kind of touch up the edge on it. And this ferro rod, by the way, there's a little screw right there. It's replaceable, so you can replace that on there, but super good retention. You have two large holes at the top, so you can wear this kind of like a neck knife. Another good feature of it, but really good knife. Now, this is the first knife they sent me, and this one's kind of more of the outdoor style knife. They sent me one more, and it is called the Slicer Feather. So really cool. Also, they actually cut out a little bit of the spine on that, and if you can see it, it is also sharpened. This one does not have a coated blade, but if you can see how thin that knife is, there's a reason why they call this one the Slicer. It is absolutely amazing at slicing, and both of these knives actually come with a whistle on them. And I forget, somewhere it tells here, yeah, 115 decibel whistle. So here, we'll go ahead and demonstrate. So plenty loud, will get plenty of people's attention in an emergency, but just a really cool knife. And again, this one is also in VG10. So the third thing they sent me was what's called the Firebiner. So it is a carabiner and several little features on this. So it actually has a little bit of a bottle opener right here. There's a little blade in there that's also a cord cutter. There's like a flathead driver here. Obviously it is a carabiner and it's weighted up to 100 pounds. And the other really cool feature is it actually has a little striker here that puts out some sparks. And this thing is great for starting like your little camp stoves. But what's cool about this is it's an actual ferro rod in there, and they give you two replacement ferro rods that you can actually put in there as well. So super cool. So by the way, both of the knives, they are $59.95. This is $16.95 on their website, so super affordable. And then the fourth thing they sent me was this stuff called Fiber Light. Super cool. It actually, the outside of the tin comes wrapped up in a Ranger band, which, in case you didn't know, this can also be used as a fire starter. But the Fiber Light is basically already shredded up jute twine, and it has wax inside of it, and it's just a really awesome fire starter. So we're going to look at that in just a second, and I'm going to show you this sharpened spine. And by the way, if any knife makers are out there, when outdoorsmen ask for a sharpened spine, this is what we're talking about. So I'm just going to throw some of the sparks just to show you how easily this thing throws sparks, and just amazing it is at doing so. I mean, I don't care what you do, that pulls off so much of that ferro rod, which you could argue, hey, you're going to go through your ferro rod a little bit quicker, but I don't know any outdoorsman that has ever completely went through a ferro rod. But just let me show you how easily this makes things to light. So I'm going to take some of this Fiber Light. I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to get lucky, I hope, and show you, but one time, two times, and that thing lights up. And I've done this with a couple different fire starters that I've had, and it is that easy simply because of how sharpened that spine is. So again, really good job on sharpening that spine. Really cool product. So again, this is the Scout Feather and VG10 steel. Super good. So this one is a 2.65 inch blade length. The slicer, I think, is just a hair longer at 2.8 inch blade length, but super good product. VG10 steel. Not a super steel, but really good choice. And again, a lot of high-end knives. This one is actually made for a kitchen type knife, and kind of like a camp knife, if you will, and super good. And I told you about that really thin stock. So let's just show you how easy that knife does when it going through. So this is a sweet potato and just super good slicer. And I am not a great kitchen knife person at all, but just as thin as you could sharpen that thing, it would slice it. So super good slicer, and hence the name. But really good products. Definitely go check them out. So those are from Outdoor Element, and I just absolutely can't beat them and can't not recommend them. I mean, they are just absolutely fantastic. So check them out. So really affordable, really good products. And man, a home run with this one. So I just really can't recommend these enough. I'm not a sponsor by any stretch. While they did send me this for free, man, these are just some really awesome products that I wanted to show you guys. So crazy world out there. So hopefully these things can really help. But just remember, as you're wandering and preparing, let's do so by faith and not by sight. Thank you, guys.